Hey, what's going on, everybody? Samuel Akem here, and I'm back with another one. Today, we're looking at the All-22 film of Jordan Dwyer, TCU wide receiver, formerly of the Idaho Vandals in the Big Sky Conference. He tore up the Big Sky last year with 1,100 receiving yards, over 10 touchdowns, and a ton of receptions. And now he's at TCU, and he just went for 9 receptions, 136 yards, and a touchdown against Bill Belichick's North Carolina Tar Heels. So we're going to be breaking down Jordan Dwyer's all 22 from the North Carolina game. Make sure you guys hit the like, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, make sure you guys leave me a comment down below, and we will get straight into it. Okay, this was Jordan Dwyer's first target of the game. I believe it was his first target of the game, and it's not a reception, but it will lead to his first reception of the game. I feel like this was kind of building something up. So he's going to run this fade. He's at the top of your screen right here. He's going to run this fade, and you can see he's covered pretty decently. The DB's actually right in phase with him. He's not really that open. You know, the ball is pretty good from the quarterback, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there. He's there, but they come back to it later on. I'm getting the end zone view here. You see he's just in phase. Good ball from the quarterback. I mean, if you're going to put this fade ball anywhere, right there is where it's got to be. But they're going to come back to it later. All right. This is not a target, but I just wanted to point this out. This is him and the DB of North Carolina, number 29. I don't know his name, but they were going at it that first quarter, and he's at the top of your screen once again, one-on-one with this corner, and he's gonna try to jump press him, man. He tries to get into his chest. Jordan Dwyer does a really good job of using his arms to get that press off of him and then getting down the sidelines. There's not a lot of safe space for the throw, space saved for the throw, but the quarterback doesn't throw it to him anyway. But in my opinion, he looks open right here. So, you know, I feel like, because watch the exact next play. I feel like he went back to the quarterback and was like, hey, man, like, this guy's getting antsy. I'm on him. Like, I can beat him. I'll beat him deep. You just got to look at me. Just find me, man. Just find me. So we fast forward. They ran it. Next play, here you go right here. Let's let it play out. Excuse me. Beautiful ball from the quarterback for the touchdown. I mean, amazing. I don't know how long this touchdown was. Actually, I do, because they're on the 32-yard line. 32-yard touchdown. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Really good reception right there. Really good route from Jordan Dwyer. No press from number 29 this play. He decided to play inch technique. Inch is kind of when they just try to mirror the footwork of the receiver. And he's got, you know, they're not really using their hands. They're not being very physical, but it's still man technique. It's still press man. He's just not using his hands. Either way, that's not going to work with Jordan Dwyer. You tried to jump press him, it didn't work. You didn't touch him at all, and he ran right past you for the touchdown. Really good route right there. Really, really good job right there. Really, really good job right there. Really good job. Great play. Great play. Okay, here's his second target, maybe third target of the game. Here's his third target of the game. He's going against number 29 again. They're in trips tight, so there's a single tight end over here attached to the formation, and then they got 3 receivers out wide to the right. He's going to run this corner route on number 29, and he gets contacted at the top of the route. You see he tries to hit the rocker step at the top right here, but then the defensive back kind of just cuts him off, and I think they actually threw a flag. You see the ref throw the flag here. I don't know if I think he was calling holding or defensive pass interference. I don't think it was either. I kind of just think, you know, he just won right here. I think the DB just won, in my opinion. You know, I don't think this was necessarily a bad rep from Dwyer. I think sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. The ref deemed it pass interference. Maybe he's looking at that, you know, him grabbing the jersey a little bit right there. Maybe that's what he's looking at. He wanted to call that, but incomplete. They get the flag call, and we move on. Okay, they still got number 29 out there on Dwyer. Eventually, I don't know if he got subbed out or if they just tried to try a different matchup, but he's going to be off of him later on in the cut up. Right here, they're still on him. Looks like they're running sort of like a cover 3 match or cover 3. Maybe it's just off man, but man coverage right here, man coverage right here, man coverage right here, one high safety. This might be a robber in the middle right here, or maybe he's spying. Kind of feels like a robber type, but off man coverage. And Jordan Dwyer is going to run the out route and wide open for the reception. Wide open for the reception. Once again, let's look at it from the start. Just about like 10 to 12 yards, maybe 15-yard out route. Started close to the 30. Yeah, close to 15 yards on the out route. And it's easy pickings, man. If you're going to play that far off, he's going to pick you apart all day. We got another one, more off coverage here. Looks again like some type of man coverage, one high man, but the cornerback's off down here. But this looks like man, this looks like man, this looks like man, one high safety. Once again, maybe like a robber or maybe a QB spy in the middle here. They're in the middle here. They are in empty, but Jordan Dwyer is just going to run the easy pivot route in the off man coverage. and he wins easily. You better press up if you want to stop him. Once again, they're going to target him once again, and this more so is a true cover three. Why do I say true cover three? Zone turn right here, not running with this receiver, staying in his zone. Another hook zone right here, and a one high safety. Look, he is giving eyes to him, but he's more so looking at the quarterback than looking at the receiver. He's playing off, though. It's number 26 this time. It's not number 29. I don't know what happened to number 29, but we got number 26 out here. Once again, super off coverage. He's going to run that 10 to 12 yard out route, and peep what he does at the top of this route. Peep what he does at the top of the route here. Just the slight nod to the inside. That's what gets him the separation he needs. I mean, I feel like he was going to get the separation anyway, but add a little sauce at the top of the route to make sure that you get open. And then he's a little quarterback friendly at the top of the route as well. He hits his break, and then watch how he bows down a little bit to go make the catch, just in case if the defensive back is on your back. Let's secure the catch for sure. But really good route here from Jordan Dwyer. I like the move at the top, and it's easy reception for the first down. Okay, now this is probably the play of the game for Jordan Dwyer. I mean, the route isn't crazy. He tries to do what he can to get open, but it really comes into play when the quarterback scrambles and gets out of the pocket. So we're going to play it right now. It's a burst corner. He's bursting to that inside leverage, getting vertical, and then trying to get back to that corner. It's not open. It's covered really well by the defensive back. Covered really, really well by the defensive back. There's nothing you can do there. But what he does do that I love is look how physical he is. He sees the quarterback scramble. He's not really doing much to get to a scramble move. The quarterback scrambling to his left, so he's really already where he would be on this route had, he done a scramble move. But watch at the top of the route. Watch him right here. He sees the quarterback get ready to throw. Quarterback's in the window to get ready to throw. Watch, quarterback's ready to throw right here. I got to get open. So let me push him inside a little bit. Shake his arms off me, ready for the throw. Phenomenal ball from the quarterback. I mean, the ball was up on him in a hurry, but really, really good job to create that separation at the end of that route and give the quarterback somewhere to throw. Really, really good job by Jordan Dwyer. Let's look at the end zone view right here. You get to see it a little bit, shaking those arms off, and then amazing ball placement from the quarterback. Really good catch from Jordan Dwyer. I don't know if he was flagging for the ball or flagging to get the hold call from the ref. Either way, amazing catch right there. Really good job. Okay, we got another one. 29 is back in the game. They inserted him back on Jordan Dwyer. Maybe they're playing sides. They're probably playing sides. Jordan Dwyer just ends up being on the left side. But he's going to run a quick hitch right here. And missed tackle leads to a couple more yards after the catch. Nothing crazy right here. He had another short reception in there as well. But easy pickings right here. Easy pickings. If you're going to play off, it's easy money for Jordan Dwyer and Hoover every time. Okay, this might be one of the last receptions that Jordan Dwyer had in the game. They didn't play him much late. It was a blowout, 48-14 victory for TCU. But he's going to run the hitch at the top of the screen once again. I think 29 is back once again. And just a crazy move at the top. It looks like a box ride. It doesn't necessarily look like a hitch. It kind of looks like he's coming inside a little bit. We'll call it a hitch, though. And just an amazing move after the catch. I mean, hitting the brakes. Getting upfield. Really, really good job from Jordan Dwyer right here. Nothing crazy in terms of the coverage. Looks like man coverage on the back end of things, but just off man every time. And Dwyer and Hoover were eating that up all game, as you saw throughout this cut up. Okay, this is another reception for Jordan Dwyer, and I want to break down this entire play because it hurt his stats, obviously, but also it's just there's some coaching points that could be had in this play right here. So they're going to run the mesh on the inside, and they're going to call offensive pass interference on the tight end right here, but he didn't have to do what he did. You see Jordan Dwyer gets the reception. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more on this play. Really good play by him right after the catch. Good job right there. But on the mesh right here, so the running mesh, the tight end is doing work for Jordan Dwyer. What do I mean by that? The tight end is working for Jordan Dwyer to open him up so that he gets this free lane like he gets. But obviously, Jordan Dwyer is getting covered man in man. He's getting covered in man as well. He's just coming from depth. But Jordan Dwyer is getting covered in man by this receiver or by this cornerback number 29. Instead of running into him, which gets the offensive pass interference called on him, what you really want to do is instead of running into him, go this way. Or like maybe bump his shoulder, but run this way, make him bow underneath you, so then he's trailing Jordan Dwyer, and you still get the win that you got. Instead, you run into him, and it's OPI for no reason, really. You got to find a way to run this mesh and get the look that you want. So run over top, make him bow underneath, make him trail Jordan Dwyer. You still get the same outcome. Don't run into him. That's going to be OPI every single time. But you get to see a Jordan Dwyer reception right here. Nothing crazy. It was a mesh route. They're playing man. He was wide open, and he gets the first down. All right, one more here from Jordan Dwyer. Another hitch route. He's got 29 on him. He must have been hurt or something because he's been in the game for the rest of the game on Dwyer. But once again, they're going to run the hitch, and they're playing this off man where they're just giving him free space to run and make catches. And I think they're definitely going to have to fix this in week 2 from the North Carolina standpoint of things, if they definitely want to not have this happen. But Jordan Dwyer is going to get the catch on the hitch. He's going to spin outside and almost get into the end zone. But another big reception for Jordan Dwyer. He absolutely broke out for the Horned Frogs in this game last night. It was amazing to watch. Former Idaho receiver making it in the Big 12 and putting everybody on notice. Really, really good job from Jordan Dwyer right here. My goodness. That is going to conclude the Jordan Dwyer breakdown. I appreciate you guys for tapping into my channel. Make sure you guys hit a like. Make sure you guys leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about this content. I can do more receiver breakdowns throughout the season. If somebody has a good game, I can break down their game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.